right, fellas. So on to the next topic. We have the NBA trades and free agency moves. All right, Spence. What's your take on everything that has transpired and moves that you may
Well,
think of coming up?
if you know about the gentleman behind me,
Mm,
most of these players are already left. Steven Adams is a Pelican. TJ, was it? No, it's Ferguson. I just forgot. Terrence Ferguson. Yeah, Terrence Ferguson is now 76ers. Of course, Dennis Schroeder is now a Laker. Chris Paul, part of that trade, is now part of the Phoenix Sun. Gallinari is a Hawk now. And the only one that was left from that playoff team is Shea Gilgis Alexander. Of course, across the league, Gordon Hayward, he signed 4 years for 120 mil to the Charlotte Hornets. Wow. uh, what?
Prior to his injuries, I would have said that was well-deserved money. But I mean, he's still like when he's healthy, he's still, he's still a solid player, but he's not that caliber player anymore.
Listen, I'm sorry. We lost Gordon Hayward when he left the Jazz. Gordon Hayward was
I can't necessarily say that because
Gordon Hayward was feared.
No. I know. I know what he was on the Jazz. But what I'm saying is, his first year with the Celtics, he snapped his leg. So it's like, it happens, bro. He hasn't been the same caliber since that.
True.
It's almost kind of like Kevin Love, but Kevin Love didn't have injuries. It was just like he was a big fish in a small pond. Once he went to Cleveland, it's just like, oh, this guy's not even really that good.
Right. But anyways, old Magic point guard DJ Augustin is now with the Bucks for 3 years, 21 mil. So I guess they're trying to have, backup for Drew because you already traded George Hill, so you have to have a backup. Chris Dunn from the Bulls is now a Hawk also for 2 years, $10 million. So I'm telling you guys,
everybody going to Atlanta.
What's up?
Atlanta.
They must have watched that versus battle or something. Like, what's up? Everybody?
Something. A lot of people
Rondo.
went there. Gallinari, Rondo, Chris.
Trayy Young is already over there though, so that's why I didn't understand the Rondo thing that I keep asking. Like, how does that make sense?
I feel like he's chasing the bag. But
I mean, no. Okay, let me help you out. Other than shooting for Trayy Young, does Trayy Young really have defense, guys?
Does he need it though?
When it goes to some people in the East, especially with some of these point guards in the East, you're going to need some type of defense. Love Trayy Young. He's an amazing scorer. But that defense is just like James Harden defense sometimes earlier. So they needed a point guard to help, especially coming off the bench, to like stop the bleeding if they're down. So I understand that 100%. Because other than Trayy Young, really, who's the other point guard? And if whoever you find that the name is, can they really stop somebody that's guarding? That's like a point guard. That's a scoring point guard, like John Moran or something like that.
Yeah.
That's why I understand the Rondo move. I understand that.
I mean, there's something going on in Atlanta, as it seems.
Something, because a lot of people are going. Anyways, Avery Bradley, who used to be on the Lakers, is now a Heat. 2 year, $11 million.
Yeah, Vic, how do you feel about that one? I know I seen some other Laker fans were they said he was a traitor or something.
Wow, y'all really got that?
No, that's ridiculous for anybody to say that he's a traitor. I mean, he did it for his own personal reasons, obviously because of COVID and the risk factors. So you can't fault a man for doing that. But honestly, I thought, I would have liked to have kept, Avery Bradley, but I feel like the Lakers are, and I'm not saying that Avery Bradley is old or anything like that, but I definitely feel like they're trying to retool their team
Yeah, because they
um,
gave up a
in a
lot
youth.
of young players.
Yeah, so obviously Danny Green and Rajon Rondo, even though they wanted to keep Rajon Rondo, but obviously money was a big factor in that as well. But
But yeah, there's
again,
no
it's
long term
yeah,
like
because especially there's no telling if LeBron wants to re-sign after this upcoming season. So definitely looking towards the looking into the future post LeBron, or if LeBron does decide he wants to continue to play with the Lakers. It's just I understand the moves that they're doing. Again, not saying Avery Bradley is old. In NBA standards, he's not. But I see that they're trying to make moves to especially with the people that they brought in to um,
Montrez.
kind of continue to build off of last year. So I'm fine with it. Definitely for the Heat, that's somebody that that they can definitely use a perimeter defender that can obviously play defense and shoot the three, which he was probably our best 3-point shooter before he decided that, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and sit this out.
Yeah.
But
Did he still get a ring? I believe he still
uh,
got a ring.
I mean, technically,
Yeah.
I don't know how that whole thing works, but technically he's a part of the team, so I would assume
Yeah, because I
he did.
mean, if Waiters was going to get a ring, if we would have won, then I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure the fact
Yeah,
that he's actually on the roster, he should get.
Yeah.
He
yeah,
probably.
because
Yeah. You should get.
it wouldn't be. I mean, I would understand it, but it wouldn't be right if they were to fault him because
Yeah.
because of the whole COVID thing. I mean, obviously it's a personal decision. He made it for him and his family, so I mean, I think they still
Yeah.
rewarded him with the ring. It's just really when he looks at the ring, what
Yeah.
contribution did he have besides regular season? So he's probably not going to be too proud of it, but hey, he's got a ring.
Yeah.
So, oh
Well,
yeah,
he
but
about to come get one. He about to come get one in the three
yeah,
or
yeah,
five.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Come to
it's a
Miami.
possibility. It's a possibility. I mean, I got to see what the Heat continue to do or what moves they make in the upcoming days.
Well,
Well, with
we
well with
resigned
that
Goran Dragic.
Yep.
for 2 years,
We
but we
we
also
resigned Myers,
yeah,
and
but we
then
also
we lost Jay Crowder.
Yeah.
we lost Derek Jones.
Goodbye, goodbye.
Yeah. I
He
mean,
You weren't
he
how do
pissed
y'all
me
feel?
off during the playoffs, bro. Like
I mean, how do
as
you
soon as he get in, he draws like a foul. Like, what are you doing? Like,
how
I
do
get he
you
was supposed to be our defender, supposedly,
yeah
but no.
how do y'all feel about Jay Crowder? Like I'm kind of on the fence with him sometimes. Like he's
Jay
solid,
Crowder.
but
Jay Crowder is a solid small forward that is a great defender, but his shooting's kind of like
yeah,
He
is there and then it's not there.
yeah, he has his
he did
moments.
he did a good job last season for us though. For what it's worth though, like
Yes, he
Yeah,
did.
it
He did
was
an amazing job for us.
not trying to
um
bash him.
yeah.
No,
Just
no, no. Of course not. I love Jay Crowder.
Now I mean, am I mad or sad that he left necessarily? No, I mean
No,
it was what it was. Had a good season, had a good run at it. He felt like he wanted to go elsewhere. That's cool. Be out.
that's why
Yeah,
that's why we got Avery Bradley to
yeah,
fill
yeah,
that slot.
yeah. And I feel like Bradley would be more consistent, at least from the shooting aspect than
Yeah,
Jay Crowder was. So,
yeah.
but don't get me wrong. In some of those series, he did hit some big threes.
yeah.
Really big ones. So
I mean,
still got love for Jay Crowder. I still got love for Jay Crowder. I hope he goes wherever he goes. I hope he's utilized. But
now he's already. Hold on. I know he's already got picked up.
oh, he did.
Yeah, but go ahead. Continue.
Oh,
While I look up.
other than that, gentlemen, man, right now the biggest story right now, for right now is that Gordon Hayward signed with the Hornets. I mean, there's some trades, of course, Steven Adams was part of a
So,
three
so
trade.
Jay Crowder, he went to the Suns.
He's with Chris. Okay. Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Jay Crowder. Nice.
Not mad at it. Not mad at it. I mean,
no,
they were on the cusp of being a playoff team last year. They just missed
true.
it. So I think adding Chris Paul definitely puts them over the top. So
yeah. Right, Ricky Rubio.
Will they win anything in the West? Probably not realistically, but I mean, at least it'll give them Booker some playoff experience and stuff, and
give him
looking towards the future. But
true. Gentlemen, other than that, they're still coming in. I am glued to my phone, but other than that, that is basically really all the big news. I mean, of course, Jeremy Grant from the Nuggets signed with the Pistons. Mason Plumlee also signed with the Pistons. So 2 Nuggets players already went to somebody else in another division.
Carmelo Anthony re-signed with the Trailblazers.
The Trailblazers, yes.
I feel like that's a good spot for him.
That is. That's amazing news for him.
John Wall requested a trade from the Wizards, so he's trying
which is going to be interesting. Which I'm following that very closely because I have to figure it out. Here's the thing. All right. You say the Lakers, okay. Do you want to risk a point guard that is an all-star caliber point guard? You know he is. But somewhere around those weeks, he will get injured, and he will get injured for a long period of time. Are you ready to sacrifice the time that he's gone?
Yeah. I mean,
because here's the thing. Here's the thing. I love John Wall. I think John Wall is a great scoring point guard.
Yeah, before this new age of point guards, like Westbrook.
Yeah, he was the prototype.
Yeah,
he was the prototypical one.
Dude. Yeah,
he was that one. But what riddled John Wall was injuries after injuries after injuries. So as much as I want him to leave the Wizards, I wish he left it before the slump.
Yeah.
I wish he asked for this before this, because now he has to do what Derrick Rose is doing. Derrick Rose had a very slump year, and then he went to the Timberwolves and he got propelled when he had that 50-point game. And now he, instead of getting like these 1 year, like $5 million contracts, now he's getting like the average what he should be making, but really he should be making more. But now with his caliber of injuries and how he's able to come back, he's making the money that he should be making. But he can make a lot more. But he shouldn't be making a lot more. But with the injuries and all that. So the thing about with John Wall is that we haven't seen a full season from John Wall in a while.
Yeah, it's been like two years or something.
Yeah, so we don't know if he still has what made him John Wall. I'm not saying he lost a step, but I'm just saying an injury after back-to-back ones that keep you sidelined for a while, we got to see if he still got it.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not saying for the Wizards, I'm saying for any other team that wants John, that think about, okay, I'll get John Wall.
He's been getting a bag too, because remember he had signed a supermax with them. So
so he has all this money.
Like, he's been getting paid for not even playing, basically. Yeah. Sitting.
So the Wizards, if I'm the Wizards franchise and I know I'm going to rebuild mode, I will listen. Because you have to let him go. He's killing your pockets, and you're not getting the bang for the buck.
Yeah, but besides the Lakers, I don't know who else is really in the market for a point guard right now, to be honest. So we'll see how that goes.
I mean, the only as time goes, trades are coming in and everything. Yeah. So I have to wait till like it's all over to give you guys like a clear picture of like, okay, I can see this to be a sleeper team, or I can see this being OP, and maybe this one will have a great run because a lot of teams and names and a lot of people are moving that I didn't think nothing will move. I never thought this guy would move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Steven Adams was going to be a Thunder for a while because they didn't have no other good centers in a while.
Yeah, he was like the only one that was like left from that original team, right? Everybody else, he was like the lone one still standing, and now,
yeah.
And then they just traded him. I'm like, that's crazy.
What you think about Montreal Harrell?
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm not mad at it. Here's everything. A lot of
Besley is pissed.
Here's the thing. A lot of people starting to get this whole loyalty thing about basketball team and loyalty.
It's a business.
Me, I'm a Heat. Here's the thing. I'm a Heat fan. I will rock it all day. But when D Wade wanted to leave to go to Chicago for the $108 million, I said, yeah, go ahead, do it. He's been underpaid by us for years.
Yeah, he took a lot of pay cuts, and
he took so many pay cuts. So when people were like pissed off that he went to Chicago, like, oh my God, I can't believe he's going to Chicago. Most people who really were Heat fans, they understood.
That's on the front office. That's on us. Like I get the business side of it too, though, where they're like, okay, yeah, you did take all those pay cuts for us, but that has nothing to do with what you're doing for like where you're at now. So
listen, the problem I had,
what we can offer you.
Listen, the problem I had,
what you did in the past.
Listen, the problem I had is that during the time period when D Wade was in the league of scoring, was the leading scorer in the league, Jermaine O'Neal, when he was on his big declining year, was getting paid more than Dwayne Wade. I had a problem with that.
Yeah. And then
I have a problem with that.
He took a pay cut, obviously, to bring in Bosch and
the big three.
Yeah, so
we did that. Had a whole bunch of bandwagons, and then
but hey, he came home.
You
know, he tried to go to Cleveland with LeBron too, and
didn't work out.
Yeah, didn't work out.
Yeah.
So he came home.
And then it's crazy though. Like it's crazy. It was night and day though. Like people were trying to say he was washed, and then when he came back, the Heat, like he's still
a guy.
So it's just
bro.
I don't know, different schemes, systems. I don't know.
Because it's a system that he knew.
I think him just wanting to be back in Miami though was what more so was like.
Yeah, you say I think I'm done.
I don't think he had the same drive when he was playing with places like it was. No. I know he's from Chicago, so the idea of it was cool at first.
He just did it for the home
until you get there, and then it's like. But I'm in turn though. It's full circle because you got to think about it. If he never went to Chicago, him and Jimmy would never got close.
Right. And now
he got Jimmy to come to
Miami. Yeah.
Maybe it had to happen that way.
It had to.
He had to leave.
Marquette boy.
Yep. But what you feel about Montreal Harrell, Mr. Laker man?
Yeah, man.
He's definitely a solid piece to have right beside AD. Definitely gives us a physicality that I felt like, especially with Dwight Howard not coming back.
Right.
That one didn't make sense. Yeah, that made no sense to me. And he's not even going to start. He's going to be on the bench. Yeah.
But hey,
for $3 million, 1 year, $3 million.
So I mean, I feel like he's I don't know. Like I feel like he might be a slight upgrade over Dwight Howard.
He's younger, more athletic.
He's younger. Again, back to what I was saying, the whole youth movement. I mean, it was definitely a surprise that he was a Clipper, so I didn't think he would come to the Lakers. But hey, like somebody, I think Spence has said it. You can't beat them, join them, and
Shannon Sharp had tweeted. He was like, why play in the basement when you can play in the arena upstairs? So it's like, yeah, because the Clippers will always be second rate to the Lakers. I'm sorry,
they'll be second. Yeah. There's no way. Yeah. There's no way unless the Lakers just go completely king mode.
I mean,
No matter.
even when the Lakers were on their decline before LeBron got over there, like when they had
Yeah.
missed the playoffs. I mean,
Lob City.
The Clippers were, the Clippers were doing things, but they
They weren't
still
really
weren't.
doing. They didn't have no star power though.
They
They
weren't the
had
ticket though.
they
I
didn't have
mean,
no star power. They
they
had
had.
they had players that were role
Yeah.
players that work around a system within each other that worked. That's what the Clippers last year. That's what
Yeah.
happened with the Clippers. They had a system within themselves that worked that most teams couldn't really stop. It wasn't no star powers. There were nobody. They're all
Yeah,
six men and role players, but they made a system and it
Yeah,
worked.
they honestly probably, to me, they looked better before they got
Absolutely.
Kawhi and
Right,
Paul
because they
George.
had a
Like,
system.
See, to me, I thought that the Clippers would have been better off just with Kawhi,
yeah,
but when they
not Paul
had
George.
added,
Yeah,
yeah, Paul George, I felt like that was just too much. Sometimes, as they say, you can get too cute with it, and that's what I felt like the Clippers
it
did.
really wasn't necessary.
So, I mean,
Look
yeah,
at him. Yeah, look at
no,
him in Toronto. He didn't really have
yep,
much to work with per se.
yeah,
Really, like,
yeah. I
I mean,
mean,
what, Kyle Lowry, uh, Fred
Well,
Van Fleet, which he re-signed with the Raptors. I thought he was gonna
mhm.
leave.
I thought he was going to leave too.
I actually like him. Like, I really like him.
I want to see him in a new system. I want to see if he can actually
I
run.
wanted to, but he wants to stay, so I'm for it. I think he signed for 4 years.
Okay.
But see, the thing with basketball more so than the NFL is, even though free agency is going on, all these people are getting traded right now. That don't mean that they won't get traded somewhere else later. You get what
Oh
I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Ariza has been traded 3 times in like the past couple days. Like,
Where
3
is he at
different times.
now?
Let me see where he landed, where he
No,
stopped
no,
at
no,
for the
no,
day.
no, no. I know Kelly. He just got traded because he went from the Suns to the Thunders, and the Thunders traded him to the the Warriors.
Yeah,
So he's a Warrior now.
which that was
Danny Green
that's what I wanted to talk about.
Danny Green went from a Laker to a Thunder to a 76er.
Yeah, that one too. It's crazy. They be just
So
shooting these
so
boys
I have
around
to
like
see where exactly. I got to see where I didn't know Trevor Ariza got traded. I know he got traded from the Trailblazers to the Rockets
and
because that was part of
now
the Covington. Because that was part of the Covington trade, which I didn't understand from the Rockets.
he's in OKC now.
He's in the Thunders now.
Yeah.
For who?
Trevor Ariza to Oklahoma City in a 3-team trade with the Pistons and Mavericks. Let's see.
What the Pistons gave up? What the Mavericks gave up? Because I know the Mavericks just signed Josh Richardson. Not signed, just got Josh Richardson from the Steph Curry trade.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that move too. Just side note for the 76ers getting a shooter.
I think everybody wanted that one, actually. 76ers needed another shooter. And the Mavericks, I tell my roommate, man, the Mavericks are a very good offensive team, but they don't have no defenders. They're a great offensive teams, but they have no defenders.
Man, that boy Luka is a problem, kid.
He is.
Yeah.
He is. But
I think he got to leave, man. When his contract up, get out of there.
You think so? He can't, though.
What do you mean he can't? Why he can't?
I don't think he can't, though, man. I think this is the place. I think this is the place that like accepted him like as a superstar level.
I hate when players do that. They make that mistake in football. They make that mistake in basketball. You're a star player and you stay in them small markets.
Listen. Dirk did it. Listen, Dirk did it.
Look how long it took Dirk.
But he did
on his last leg, basically.
But he did.
But that was a great. I mean, they beat.
But he did it.
Well, then again, they went to. I gotta forget our first one. We beat them too. So he.
Oh yeah.
He had 2 trips.
Exactly. He did it. It's a system. Look,
when I think of.
See, you can't be. You gotta be patient.
When I think of Texas for basketball, you think of the Spurs, obviously.
Of course.
But then I feel like you think of the Rockets more so than you do the Met. Like,
They have trouble in their own paradise right now.
Oh yeah, well they're in shambles now, but I'm just saying up until now,
Right.
that was like the Mavericks were kind of like a afterthought. I mean, more so now that they have Luka, you kind of I don't know. I'd at least test the market if I'm him. I wouldn't just
Yeah.
automatically re-sign with him.
Okay, so you just
because they
see
drafted me.
see what's out there. See what's out there.
See, I mean, to me, with the NBA, I personally don't believe. I believe he'll probably find a place somewhere else if the Mavs don't improve, because as we all have seen with the NBA, there really isn't no loyalty to
Of
any
course
team.
not.
I mean, besides like Damian Lillard, but he's
Yeah,
openly stated that. But
yeah,
everybody
there's
else,
few, yeah.
I mean, the NBA is completely different from the NFL. Like NBA players, they have more power than NFL players do.
Yeah,
So
if
it's
they
just
say
like,
they want out,
yeah,
they're getting
that's
They
it.
get out. They're getting out. Yeah, I
like
know.
Harden turned down all that money.
Yeah,
He's gonna be moved, which
yeah.
I still don't know where he's going. We're still waiting on that one. That's like the big one that hasn't happened yet. That one's gonna make a big difference in the landscape of the NBA.
I
All
just
right.
don't know
So
where he's gonna go.
Okay. So before we move on
If
to the
I'm
next
if
subject,
I'm
so
the net,
where
if I'm the
where
net
do you
though,
think he'll go?
I mean, if I'm the
Wait.
Nets, they said, okay, the only way we're doing it is if I get Kyrie or KD. Take Kyrie,
Yeah,
please.
take Kyrie.
I don't
Yeah,
understand. I don't understand
yeah.
why that was a deal breaker for them. Like I just don't get that. Like
I just don't know if KD's gonna, want that. Because obviously Kyrie was the one that vouched for him to come to the Brooklyn Nets.
Right.
But
So all
I'm
right.
I'm real puzzled on that. But yeah,
So all right. So before we move on to the next subject, so where do you think Harden could go?
he could damn go damn near anywhere. Honestly, like who's not gonna take James Harden?
True.
welcome back to OKC, James Harden.
That'd be crazy. That'd be a wild one.
Would be. It
I
would
could
be.
see Westbrook
Would
going back.
Yeah,
Westbrook
I
going
could.
back? Nah.
I know he's loved over there, but nah,
I don't
I don't
think
know.
they
Well,
can go
I don't
back.
think the front office loves him. I think the
Yeah,
fan
probably not.
fan base.
Yeah, the fans do.
Nah.
Yeah, the fans, not the front office.
I would say I don't think he can go back to
Hey, he needs.
OKC.
Matter of fact, hey, trade him to the Tampa Bay Raptors, man. We get to see the
Tampa Bay
beard.
Raptor. That's crazy.
Uh,
But we'll see. We'll see.
Nah, but
But
for real though, who needs like a?
what if James Harden goes to the Raptors?
That's what I just said. The
Yeah,
Tampa Bay
that would be a
Raptors.
nice one.
so
Or
Kyle Lowry back
what
in the
if
Rock.
he goes to the Milwaukee Bucks?
The Bucks?
That
No.
would be insane, but
It would be
No.
insane.
No. Giannis.
Because that would be everything
Giannis and him
that.
hate each other guts.
Oh yeah, you're right.
oh yeah,
I
yeah,
forgot
yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
yeah,
They hate each other
yeah,
guts.
yeah,
They ain't gonna work.
yeah,
Cancel that,
yeah,
fans.
They ain't gonna work.
yeah,
It
yeah.
ain't gonna work.
They
They hate
really
each
hate
other.
each other. Yeah, I
They don't
forgot.
like each other. They don't
Never
like each other
mind.
not
Yeah,
one bit.
they've been dissing each other for a while
A
now.
hot minute.
Yeah. But that'd be ironic. They'd be
James,
like,
the person,
Giannis,
meet your
how bad
teammate.
do you want to win a championship?
Pretty bad. Meet your teammate.
Meet James Harden. I'm out.
So,
I'm out.
Yeah.
hey, yo, Pat. Hey, Pat, make room.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Pat, make room.
I'm hoping Miami. I'm hoping we get a couple more little pieces. Like the team as it is though is like we're solid. Like for the most part, like we pretty much are gonna run it back with the team we just about had last year. I guess.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Some new faces.
Yeah, it's the East. It's not
Some
too.
new face.
We should still be a playoff team.
I don't know. Listen, I don't know. Listen. This past 48 hours made a lot of power shifts. I'm trying to tell you. I'm gonna mark my words now. We better pay very close attention to the Hawks. Something's going on in Atlanta that I don't know.
Even
about.
if they make the look, them making the playoff doesn't hurt us. That hurts Orlando. Orlando needs to worry about that. They barely be making the play. Like that's their problem. We were the 3 seed.
Have the Orlando Magic done anything?
Yeah. Was that?
Have the Orlando Magic done anything? I hadn't really seen anything from them.
Nothing.
Like I said, they lost DJ Augustine to the Bucks, so
Yeah,
I don't know what they're doing.
I think they're the losers of the NBA right now. Well, in terms of like accusation, free
accusation.
agency moves
Yeah.
and trades and stuff like
No,
that.
I can tell you the losers are right now.
Well, actually, you
The
know
Knicks.
what? Maybe
The Knicks.
yeah,
The
the Knicks
Knicks.
for sure.
The Knicks. Nobody wants to go there ever in any
I-
free agency. Nobody. Carmelo
I
was
would-
the last big name that they were able to land, and
He
how
did it
that
for
went,
City. He did it for City.
it'll never. I just don't.
It won't happen again.
I just don't. Yeah.
Yeah, how they. In too many times, people have star players have come out and said that like their front office is just bad, and like their general manager. LeBron was initially thinking about going there before he came to Miami, and they rubbed him the wrong way. They didn't want to give KD an interview, because so it's just like y'all are stupid.
Yeah, because I think
Kyrie and all them boys would have been in the Knicks instead of Brooklyn.
Yep.
So their front office is a joke. It's just you're not going to be able to secure free agents like that. And going back to that though, real quick before we wrap this one up with Gordon Hayward, I think the reason that he got paid what he got paid is kind of similar reason. It's not really easy to get people to come play for Charlotte, so you kind of have no choice but to overpay. That's the selling point.
Jordan is desperate.
Them shoes. That's cool, Jordan. I feel you, but I want to play there, bro. No.
I still don't know how I feel about that pick with the Charlotte Bobcats.
Are they the Bobcats again? The Hornets?
So they're the Hornets.
I keep forgetting. Yeah.
I mean,
I think last time I said something else. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the Ball family, but it is what it is.
I think he
might be decent though. I mean, I think he's gonna be solid. But
listen. Out of
better than
his
his brother.
Listen, out of all three of the brothers, this is the best one.
Yeah. So if he can't do anything, but we still got to give LeVar.
Oh
we
yeah.
Got to give LeVar his props. The fact that
yeah, he's able to market his boys to all being
well, not all the middle.
Well, not all of them. Yeah.
But still,
at least 2 out of 3.
Two of his boys went in the top 3.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So, yeah, because what's his name?
Hey, I hear LeVar's gonna get that 1-on-1 with Jordan now, though.
Man, he ain't finna show up.
Man,
Jordan's gonna be waiting.
He's gonna do Jordan in, man. Y'all sleep.
And he gonna talk that mess, but he ain't gonna ever do it, I bet.
Jordan's be like, yes, sir. I've been waiting for this.
He said he'll beat Mike. He said he'll beat Mike easy, man.
Hey, look, hey, listen. Mike's like, who's left? Lonzo. Yeah, draft him. What? Draft him. Yes, sir. I've been waiting for this. Yes, sir.
Mike, if you wanted to play LeVar, all you had to do was just call him up. That was it. I'm sure you could have something set up. You ain't have to draft his son in order for y'all to
drafting his son. We drafting his son.
All right.
I want him to sign. I want his son to play for me. Play for the person that beat your father.
Nah, he ain't. Nah, he couldn't beat him. Is that LeVar too good, man?
All right, man. Moving on.
All right.